Okay, so I'm at the Deep in Hull. It's the world's only submarine. It is. So the reason I've come here is because I've long believed that the marine world holds a key to extraterrestrial contact. The energy, the vibration of being in the sea, being around certainly dolphins and whales, because they're well known for their spiritual evolution and a connection to the extraterrestrial world. When we come to an environment like this, it really helps us to tune in to the states of being that are necessary for extraterrestrial contact, because the extraterrestrial contact happens on other dimensions of consciousness. We need to learn to tap into these dimensions of consciousness, and the way we access these is through meditation and other practices that takes into other states of consciousness. The states of mind, they're known as the alpha state, the beta state, the delta state, the theta state, and a new one, newly discovered, the gamma state. So I believe, I might be wrong on these, I'm not an expert, but the beta state is the normal waking state of consciousness, and the alpha state is a light meditative state, theta state is deep meditation, delta state is sleep, and gamma is the newly discovered state. So alpha is light meditation, and this is where you can sort of contact extraterrestrials through meditation in your third eye. But you can also, when you're in an alpha state, you're more likely to have contact within our physical reality. And the theta state, if you can get into a theta state, it's much harder to enter a deep state of meditation in the theta state. But if you can do this, this is much more, you can really like transcend to another, hello mate, you can transcend to another like dimension of reality when you're in the theta state, and really makes a visceral contact. But attaining the theta state is much harder, I believe, through meditation. It's that real deep state where you don't really, you sort of lose contact with reality and enter dimensional realities. So, and the gamma state is what has been newly discovered. See, one of my teachers, Dawalanku, channels the extraterrestrial Bashar. He's now releasing a movie called First Contact that is coming out very soon. And it's all about extraterrestrial contact and the channeling state and how he got into channeling. But what they've discovered scientifically is that it's actually proven that the channeling state is a new brainwave. See, they know about alpha states, theta states, delta states, but the gamma state has only just been realised, and it's this gamma state that is the channeling state. See, if you've watched any of my channeling vids and you think I'm a bit crazy, that's fully understandable. It's a bit mental the first time I saw channeling, but it is actually scientifically proven now that the channeling state is a real state of consciousness that is different from other states of consciousness. It's different from the alpha state, it's different from the theta state, it's different from the delta state and the beta state. And it really shocked scientists when Darryl got hooked up to the ECG machine and did the channeling experiment, and they found out there were brain waves that they'd never seen before. So it proves that there's something real going on. It doesn't prove the extraterrestrials are real, but it proves the channeling state is real, and it proves I'm doing something real when I'm channeling and I'm not just a crazy stone lunatic. Sorry, because I've been smoking cannabis a bit lately. It's experimental. I had 4.5 years off, but recently, last couple of months, I've been smoking it to get through like a bit of an emotional healing that I've been going through, and like integrate a lot of this transformation. And it's really helped me. I've got a bit of a habit now, so I'm going to have to kick it soon probably. But it's really helped me through this transformation, so I just sort of mentioned it. And so these fish, like I had an awakening experience, an extraterrestrial awakening experience, as I call it, like about 2009. And I had like a big, where you become infinity. I'm told it's not a true awakening experience because I still existed, and apparently, like Adyashanti says, if you still exist, then you're not awakened. But anyway, whatever. I had like this awakening experience, and I had contact with these extraterrestrials, telepathic, very visceral telepathic, very real telepathic conversation. And that all started off. I came here. I went to Amsterdam for the weekend, and I came here, and at the start of it, because this is Hull, the ferry runs from Hull to Amsterdam. And yes, there was marijuana involved in that as well, you might guess, in Amsterdam. And and I was here, and I really sort of connected into this telepathic connection with the fish, believe it or not. And like the fish, they've got this real energy to them, which is similar to the dolphins. If you ever hear dolphin sonar communication, like them blips, I mean, when you telepathically connect to the fish, and that beautiful fish behind me, what's that, a leopard shark, I believe, I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, he's come for a bit of energetic connection. And when you connect to the energies of these fish, it is so similar to the state of being that the extraterrestrials live on, because you really need to get into this dreamy alpha state, alpha theta state of consciousness, where you can enter extra-dimensional states of consciousness, because although you can get the contact through the alpha states and go into a meditative state and visualize it in your third eye, also entering these states in physical reality enables them to manifest in physical reality, because you connect to an extra-dimensional state of reality. And I really came here to share this because I really recommend it if you're excited by extraterrestrial contact to explore the marine environment, particularly dolphins and whales, because they're fourth density beings on the same level of consciousness as the extraterrestrials, and they're telepathic and have this high heart resonance, and they'll really charge your heart energy being in an environment and open you up to telepathic contact. But also just being in the water, it's like being in a new environment, a new world, and it really tunes you into that dreamy state of being that their reality you live in. And you can also even connect with like the fish, like I say, like if you try and tune into the energy of the fish. I mean, like last time I was here, I got this real message from the fish that we're going like through this evolution of consciousness, and they're just saying over and over again, we're evolving. So I think that's the end of this video, because I'm getting outspoken. So have a good day, follow your excitement, tune into the marine world and make extraterrestrial contact. Follow your excitement, have a good day, yay.